So hello and welcome to today's clubs room for Popcorn with a Program. I'm Jennifer Wellborn. I am part of the student life team here at Pima Community College. And so we wanted to let you know some of our clubs that we have that are related to today's liberal arts topic. And we have a few others that are related that couldn't join us today. I did also want to remind you, I know Renee probably already mentioned this, but we are doing a creative bowl, best bowl competition. So any sort of vessel you have that can hold popcorn that you want to enter into the contest, just be sure either I capture a screenshot of it or someone else in one of the other rooms does before you leave the event today. You don't have to enter, but it does get you an extra entry to win some of the prizes that are available today. We also will be sharing the second part of the survey so we can get your feedback on what you liked about the event, what you didn't like, things like that. Don't worry about filling that out now, but sometime before you leave the event, just make sure you grab that link so you can give us some great feedback. So one of the things I want to share with you before I turn it over to some of our club representatives is our platform called Pima Engage. And that's pima.campuslabs.com/engage. And I always recommend that students bookmark it on their browser, so that way it's easy for you to find. It's linked in a number of places on the Pima website and things like that, but I always hate trying to find things. So the more I can bookmark to make my life easier, the more I do. And this is where you can go to learn about all the different clubs we currently have at Pima, events, volunteer opportunities, all sorts of other things, lots of great ways for you to connect with your fellow Pima student. So let me just go ahead and show you what that looks like. And I'm already logged into the site. So if you come to this page, again, pima.campuslabs.com/engage, you may have a login screen and you're just going to use your My Pima login. And you'll see there's some announcements and things like that. If you're already members of clubs, you'll see those listed there. If you've RSVP'd to events, you'll see those as well. And then there's also news stories and important links. One of the things I really like about the events list is, this is today's event, Popcorn with a Program with liberal arts, is there is an option to add it to my Google Calendar or my iCal Outlook. Because I don't know about the rest of you, but I live and die by my calendar. And if I forget to put on my calendar, chances are I'm going to forget to come. So that's always a feature that I really like using. And you'll see these different tabs across the top of the page. So events is obviously where you're going to find upcoming events. If you want to learn what organizations we have, you can click on that tab. I'll show you some of those. And we do have a few campus departments that support student success as part of our Pima Engage platform, because they offer different events and programs that are important for you. So that's why you see like the academic success counselors here. They actually have a couple of events later today and another one tomorrow. Today's events are related to dealing with stress, and tomorrow's event is about mental health. So lots of great events there. You'll also see some of the different Pima FYE programs, and then you can see there's a lot of different clubs for you to learn more about. And so one of the clubs that was going to join us today, but unfortunately had a conflict is the Diversity and Inclusion Club. So I'll go ahead and show you a little bit about what their page looks like. So after I read this, if I want to join this club, I can click the join button, and then someone from their club's officer team can approve my membership. If I want to get more information, maybe something that's not already included on this page, I can click the contact button. But you can see here, they meet every Wednesday from 3 to 4 on Google Meet. They are a safe space that focuses on anti-racism education and promoting an inclusive community at Pima Community College. This club promotes participating in student and community events that will improve your community inclusion and diversity. They hope to volunteer for local organizations. And then they do have some club rules just to, to create that safe and welcoming space that they talked about. And you can see they have their different weekly meetings here. I can see who some of their officers are. I can also read their constitution and bylaws if I'd like. And then they do also have some different pictures that they're sharing. So I can click on view gallery. And so they have a mix of event profile, event pictures, presentations, and things like that. So lots of great information to learn more about the Diversity and Inclusion Club. And I know they're doing a lot of great work in that club. So that's just a quick view of our Diversity and Inclusion Club. And like I said, you can use that organizations tab to find out more about the different organizations we have. You can also search. So let's say I know I want to learn more about, I'm just going to pick this one because it's off the top of my head, honors, if I can spell it correctly. And look, well, not only does the honors club come up, but also Phi Theta Kappa. So both of these are clubs related to either graduating with honors, being in an honors related organization, things like that. So if I also want to see if there's a club related to my major, I can search by those different keywords. You can also search by categories and things like that. We do have a branch for our student organizations and a branch for first year experience, because there are a number of different first year experience programs. So lots of great information here, but really the best way to learn about what's happening, what's going on. So this is the events tab, and you can see we've got a number of different events happening today. These are all on Wednesday. And then, so we have, what was that? 12 different events happening today between right now and the end of the day. So like I said, you can RSVP, you can add those to your calendar. Sometimes when you RSVP for events, there might be questions that that club or department wants to know before the event. So like, for example, for the stress empowerment hour, I'm just using this as an example. I don't know if this is the case. They might have a question saying, rate your level of stress currently, or, ask if you want to know more about certain things, so they can see that information ahead of time and tailor that event to your needs. So like I said, lots of great information here. I am joined today by a member from our Pima Cares Club. And so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. And I am going to go ahead and turn it over to Andrea to talk to us more about our Pima Cares Club.
Thanks, Jennifer. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Can you see it right now? Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not the best at screen sharing. So Pima Cares Club started. It's funny that Jennifer mentioned honors, because Pima Cares Club started as an honors club initiative. So something that a lot of students do through honors is just um, start their own projects and try them out for a bit within a big club. And once you find your niche and what is it that you like to do and your people, you can branch out a little and start your own club. So the reason why Pima Cares started is mainly because we're trying to find ways to help each other. We're really passionate on mental health. So we're a group of students just helping each other deal with our daily lives, crazy schedules, while finding other ways to serve our community and school. So it's mostly just mental health awareness and service projects. We meet twice a month, every Thursday, well, every first and third Thursday from 6 to 7. We're doing only virtual meetings as of right now, and we're going to start thinking on doing more of an hybrid or in-person component next spring. And for example, one of our main projects is the Stress Transformation Hour, which is an hour every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5:30. Emma Cox, she is also a Pima student, member of her club, and she hosts this hour just to have a safe space, open environment to discuss different topics, bring awareness and create a safe space for students. So for example, this is a schedule for November. We've talked about stress awareness and PTSD, the power of kindness. Yesterday, we talked about social media and how that affects our mental health. And then November is gratitude month. So next Tuesday, we're going to be having a gratitude party. We're going to learn how to be more grateful, how to identify things we're thankful for in our lives. And the last Tuesday of November, we're going to be talking about practicing mindfulness. All of these events are on Pima Engage if you want to RSVP. And probably between the next two meetings, we're going to be discussing which are the topics we're going to be covering in December. We have some other events coming up. For example, we've partnered with Student Life to host a yoga session, just like a stress relief yoga session during the week of finals. So that's December 7th from 6 to 7. It's also in Pima Engage already. And local yoga instructor Threeven Hooker is going to be teaching it. It's not for anyone who is like a yoga pro or anything like that. I am the worst and I'm still going to attend. Just a good time to de-stress a little and learn new things. And then we partner with academic success counselors to hold some wellness Wednesdays. So it's an event. We hold it every month, every second Wednesday of the month. The next one's going to be December 8th. And we're going to be talking about getting ready for the holiday season. It's holidays are tough times for a lot of students, for a lot of us. It can be really exciting, or it can also be a burden sometimes. So we're going to just talk about how to get ready for the holiday season, share a little bit, how are we feeling, what are some things we usually do to get ready. It's also on Pima Engage already. And then our other project is Love Notes. So this is an opportunity to volunteer from your house, from your desk, from wherever you're at. We write letters to seniors and staff at assisted living facilities. These are letters of appreciation or encouragement. Especially we started it because of the pandemic, but these facilities are still mostly isolated. So we just want to show appreciation and that we're thinking of them. We meet every Monday from 5 to 5:45 p.m. And you can just work on these letters in your own time and then drop them off at any Pima Community College library. We have some bins just like this ones in every campus library. And once you drop them off, you let us know, and then we're going to pick them up and we distribute them to different facilities around Tucson. Here are some examples of the letters we do. These are a couple letters of encouragement we do to residents. And then we also have some gratitude letters for staff. Right now we're working a lot on holiday cards, considering this month is coming up. And we're going to be accepting holiday letters until the last day of November. Thanks for letting me share, Jennifer. If you're interested in joining Pima Cares or want to start more of this service opportunities or mental health awareness opportunities, let us know. We're on Pima Engage. You can reach us through there and we'll make sure to get back to you and see how can we help. Oh, I see Emma is here.
Yeah, so while you were showing us all about Pima Cares, Emma joined us and can actually tell us a little bit about the Diversity and Inclusion Club. So I can go ahead and turn it over to you, Emma, if you're ready.
Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, so I am, not only do I represent the Diversity Inclusion Club, I am also here with Pima Cares Club. Andrea and I work together closely with the Pima Love Notes project. So before I share about Diversity Club, I'd also like to just share that we also have another opportunity through Pima Cares, the Stress Transformation Hour, which is a student-led hour where we all talk about mental health awareness and how we are personally carrying those mental health struggles and victories in our lives. And it's a really encouraging and safe space to make friends and kind of just fight back on some stigma and realize that you're not alone. So that event is also up on Pima Engage. We meet Tuesdays 4:30 to 5:30, and I think that it has a lot to offer every student. No matter what you're looking for in the form of community, you can find it there, and you can find connection to counseling resources at Pima and within the Southern Arizona and Tucson communities. For the Diversity and Inclusion Club, that is another wonderful space where, again, student powered, we hold safe and inclusive conversations about diversity and equity, social and political issues that affect us personally as individuals and also on campus. We thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer has popped up our Pima Engage page, our site that kind of goes over what you can expect at the Diversity Club. So we meet every Wednesday, 3 to 4 p.m. We have a Google Meets meeting. You are welcome to join just to check it out, or if you'd like to actually get a little bit more involved and become a member, that is welcome too. We have a couple initiatives that we're working on campus for gender inclusive bathrooms, and also tackling a more representative mascot for the student body. So those are some issues that if you feel passionate about and you'd like to join a conversation, maybe in the future get on a student task force to kind of address those issues, you can. We also have 5-minute awareness presentations at our meetings to discuss different topics about equity. And it's a place that I, in the last year, have made a lot of friends and genuine connections and have been able to engage with a lot of service opportunities. So that's the Diversity and Inclusion Club, and it's a really great opportunity, just like Pima Cares, alongside Pima Cares, if you want to become more involved in your community and kind of have some conversations that might make difference in small but powerful ways, this might be a good fit for you. So if you're interested, you can send us an email at that email that is on the screen there under contact information, or come and join us Wednesday, 3 to 4. Thank you, Jennifer.
I did that whole thing where I started talking while I was muted, but thank you so much, Emma. I'm glad you're able to join us today. So we have a few minutes before our next rotation, if you will, that if you have any questions, or maybe our presenters thought of something they forgot to share, we've got a few minutes for that. So.
I think you pretty much answered all my questions right there. So.
Awesome.